just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Maxey. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. The pass to Barrett. Releases. And again, no good by Toronto. Free throw line jump shot. T's shot is good.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Maxey. He had a strong showing last season. Around 20 points per game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Raptors trail by 5. Will it go? Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
T's shot is good. T's got 8 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The kick out to Barnes from deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Maxey, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Brown, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brown. Offline with his 3. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here. Harris with it. Picked up by Barrett. A nice shot by Harris.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Here's Jackson. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Here's Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Harris. Takes it off the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And then for Philadelphia, Robert Covington comes in for Embiid, and Oubre subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And that one's good. Schroeder.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Here's T. Boucher defending. Freeman. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Schroeder looking around, and it's Trent in the corner. Over Oubre. Trent can't hit.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Trent. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Outside, Maxey. 1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Patrick Beverley out there with T. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Freeman. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. T's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. Schroeder outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Freeman. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Embiid against Jackson. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Schroeder's got 11.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, some history here, though, of course. They won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
It's checked in for the Raptors. Bruce Brown comes in for Gary Trent. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Philadelphia. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Patrick Beverley. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Oubre outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And the 76ers lead by 15. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Outside Jackson, and here's Barnes for 3. Oh, good on that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Melton against Barrett. Pass to Oubre. Embiid with a screen on Brown. Oubre passes to Embiid, and that one good. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Robert Covington. T comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Maxey subbed in for Oubre. Jackson dishes to Brown. Jackson passes to Pirtle. No good again that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And he makes all 3.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Harris inside. Lets it go from 14. Count it. Harris has got 6 points.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris for mid-range.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Toronto called for the foul.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play, Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
Some changes for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for McDaniels. Trent comes in for Bruce Brown. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jackson. Maxey against Schroeder. Nwora, the pass to Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You need shooters to win in this league. That's a given. And Porter certainly can provide that floor spacing for you.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Schroeder against Maxey. Schroeder passes to Nwora. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Harris passes to Embiid. 6 to shoot. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Harris looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Boucher. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. You guys got anything fun coming up on your own schedules?
Yeah, I got an appointment with my tailor schedule. Going to get some classy new suits for the show.
Oh, yeah. That's the same tailor who did the Statue of Liberty thing, right?
Very funny. Who sews your clothes? Mice?
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, I mean, it's easy.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Barnes. Jackson is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. To the middle, here's Freeman. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got the first basket of the second half here for the Raptors. Ray, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Left side, Brown. Milton with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Embiid. And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
The drive by Barnes. Some solid defense from Harris.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. He kicks it to Embiid. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Raptors call time here.
And checking out the numbers for Brown, how he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Jackson misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Barrett to stop the run. And it's T with the rebound. T's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Freeman. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real come at us and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jackson passes to Barrett. From past the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The pass to Brown. A three-ball. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Brown. Another three for Philadelphia.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Outside Jackson for three. Barrett. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. A shot by T, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brown inside the line, and again, no good by Toronto.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Count that one, and that's 21 points for T.
Good find from Harris. Love his team-first approach.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Got that bucket in no time at all. T's got 24 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Jackson kicks to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Maxey trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Raptors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime, a little cold from the field. Jackson from long range, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's, and so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game, and that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Brown the pass to Jackson. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Batum in at the small forward.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside. using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
T's checked in for Philadelphia. Covington passes to Maxey. Covington setting the pick for Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. And he drives in. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Covington a screen on Barnes. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
A 3 from Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Melton. Here's Freeman. Lays it up and banks it in. T's got 28.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Outside for Jackson. Over Maxey. And there's Jackson on the assist by Barnes. That's now 22 points for Jay.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
Jackson finds Brown. And he can't bank that one in. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's T. Covington a screen on Jackson. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. 31 points for T.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And the Raptors call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, T.
Man, his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Passes to Harris. Now Embiid. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
Great to see Melton has the confidence to even take that shot.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And so here is Philadelphia.
Yo, check in. Oh, coming,
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Oubre kicks to Beverly, and Shea gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Maxey. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game.
Oh, man!
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Pass to Freeman. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 17. Here's Schroeder. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Harris a screen on Jackson. Here's Maxey. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A putback, and it's Barnes on the follow.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for...